Hello guys on YouTube, guys and girls, people in total, everyone on YouTube, hello, this is TheCrazyPhoenix here, first video pretty much ever on YouTube at all, hope you like it, woohoo, go me. So, what I will be doing in this video and this video series is a Java programming thing on programming Pong. I'm aiming this for people who have a baseline in Java, so they know how to code in Java, they know what things do in Java, but they don't really have the confidence or the know-how on structuring games in Java. So what I'm going to be doing in this series is looking at how to program and structure games in Java. The game I'm going to be using is Pong. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do is, first, this video is all about setting up Java and setting up the IDE we are going to be using, which is going to be Eclipse. Eclipse Juno, I think? The latest one, I don't know. So, let's just get straight to it. The first thing I'm going to do is open up a browser and download Java. If you've already got Java, I'll leave a link in the description down there about where you can fast forward the video to skip this bit. So, if you don't have Java, or you don't know how to install Java, or you've forgotten, this is what you do. You go onto Google and you type in Java JDK, which stands for Java Development Kit. This includes the runtime environment and everything you need to do for programming Java. This includes the compiler, which turns the actual Java code, like public static void, that kind of stuff, into stuff that the computer can read, because computers can't read Java code. So that's what the compiler does. What we're going to do is, on YouTube, in your selected browser of choice, I'm going to choose Chrome, is go Google, type that in, and the top link here. So click on top link, and we have these. I'm not going to use NetBeans. I personally don't like NetBeans. I'm sorry for everyone who does, but I don't. I prefer Eclipse. So, just Java. We're going to go to this link here. Java version 8, update 20 it is at the moment. So we scroll down and we have to accept the license agreement. And down here is all the different versions of Java you could pretty much ever want for all the different operating systems. So we have Linux, Mac, Solaris, whatever the frick that is, and Windows. Because I have a Windows computer, I'm going to be using Windows. Because I have 64-bit Windows, I'm going to be using 64-bit Java for Windows. People with 32-bit, you'll want to go to the 86 times. That's this link here. If you're unsure, I personally, sorry to do this, but I'm not 100% sure on how to check what your Java version is. So if you're unsure, I would either go and look up on another video about how to see what version of Windows you have, or go to 32-bit. That would probably be your best bet. Now, while that is downloading, I'm going to grab Eclipse. Again, if you've already got Eclipse, I will leave a link in the description again about where you can skip to get straight to the installation of these different things. So, Eclipse, we're going to type in E-C-L-I-P-S-E, Eclipse. Don't forget the W on the end. If you don't have the W on the end, it's not going to work. Of course it will work, but I mean, spelling. Who needs spelling? So, eclipse.org. Now we're here, we want to go to the download page over here. They've recently changed their layout of the web page, so I had to spend about half an hour on my previous try of this video because I forgot to leave my microphone on. Woohoo to me! So, yeah, they've updated it. So what you're going to want to do is, depending on your operating system, you go to this drop down box and click on whatever version you have. Unfortunately, they don't have Solaris. I'm not really sure what that is, but apparently it's an operating system. Eclipse doesn't support it, but it does support Windows, so I'm going to go for Windows. And the version you want is this one here, this big book. So Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Again, download the version for your operating system. Because I've got 64-bit, I'm going to go with the 64-bit download. Again, if you're unsure, go with the 32-bit. And if you've got a 32-bit computer, guess what? Go for the 32-bit. It probably won't work if you go for the 64-bit. So, if you click here, download, that will just download it. It'll give you a thank you message. Thank you, Eclipse, woohoo, yes, thank you very much for thanking me. So, that's downloading. We have the Java Development Kit downloading. This also, like I say, includes the runtime environment, so you don't need to install the JRE on top of this because it already includes it. So, because it's still downloading, I will be back when it has finished downloading. See you then, folks. So, the JDK has come on here. So, I have downloaded it. Oh, I actually have two versions, so sorry, this was from the last try. Sorry about that, guys. So, Java has installed, the Java installer has installed. We're going to double click it to run it. I will go through this with you if you like. Again, I'll leave a link in the description so you can have a look or know what to skip, what time you want to skip to not watch this if you already have Java installed. When my computer decides that it's actually going to work, there we go. So we hit run. We're going to prepare to remove, apparently. Oh yeah, I already have this version of Java installed, so that means it's going to want to try and remove it first and then reinstall the current version. If this does it to you, don't worry about it. It's all going to be fine in the end. Just let the installer do what it's going to do. It's all going to be pretty much fine in the end. But I'm also doing a download at the same time and recording, and I have an absolutely slow as a donkey's bum computer. So it brings up the wizard. Just hit next. You want to install all of these, make sure they're all ticked like this. So you're going to install the development tools, source code, and Java runtime environment. This will all be synced up to the current version, so click next, and it's going to install it for us. Go us! So just run through this. It says next, click next. Just read. I would recommend you read through everything on this. Make sure that it's not going to do anything weird that you don't want it to do. And I will be back when Java has installed. So I will see you in a minute. Hello again. So Java's still installing, but Eclipse has finished downloading. It is in a zip folder. I'm using WinRAR to extract it, but you can use whatever extraction program you like. I think Windows comes with a built-in one, but I'm going to be using the one that I've got in WinRAR. So we open this to get Eclipse. All I'm going to be doing is extracting it to a destination. By that I mean I will be extracting it to the program files when it decides to open, which I may actually do off screen. I will actually show you what it looks like inside the zip so you know what to find, and you make sure you have actually done the right thing. So it's going to look like this. In the Eclipse folder you have all these different folders. Oh, and Java has installed. Right, so we can close out of this. And again, all these different folders. So what I'm going to do is go to my program files. I think I already have it installed. Yes, I do. So what I would do is go to your program files and extract it over there, just like drag and drop it. I've already got it, so I'm not going to bother doing that, but it's in there. So let's just pretend that I've extracted it into there. So if we go into the Eclipse folder itself, this is the thing you want to run. So I'm going to create a shortcut for it. So create shortcut, cut that. The way I did that was Control X, and we go to the desktop and paste it on the desktop. You may already notice that I already have a version of the Eclipse. Yeah, there we go. So let's get rid of that. So I have already a shortcut over there which I'll be using, so I can get rid of this one. You may not be able to see it from underneath it being underneath my webcam thing. So hello. So I think it will be down there. It's either down there or there, somewhere like that. So we have Java installed. You can get out of this. So we have Java installed, we have Eclipse extracted and installed. So all we need to do now is run Eclipse. So it will say when it's finished, it's going to ask you for a destination where it wants to be put. I've already chosen my destination. It's under there, but you can change it. I would go for the desktop. So how to navigate there would be computer, C, then under users, whatever your user is, Robert or the official Crazy Phoenix or whatever name is, TheCrazyPhoenix, TheCrazyPhoenix. Right. I've made a folder in here called Java and a workspace which I'm going to set. So you can just set it to desktop. I would recommend setting it to your desktop, but I set mine elsewhere because I like to have really over-organised folders. So when you set where you want the workspace to be, this is where all the folders are going to be stored. You just click OK. It's now going to load up all its necessary folders and files and stuff and things we don't need to worry about right now. We're just going to let it load up. So this Java, there we go. Right, so this is the thing it's going to see. What you're going to see is this thing. This is how the workspace is going to look when you first open it. We don't need this start page. This is just showing you how to use Eclipse. You don't really need to use that unless you want to, in which case I would have a look into Eclipse on the wiki page, or go over here, but we don't really need this, so I'm going to get rid of this for now. Ignore that, someone else will take it. Okay, so this is the workspace. We don't need the track list, task list, whatever. We don't need the outline. We don't need problems window. We don't need the Java doc folder window. And we don't need the declaration window. So this is the workspace that I like to work with, as it is here. So this is where I'm going to stop the video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, the next couple of videos we will actually be getting into the programming. This video is just setting up so I can go dive straight into the programming next video and the videos after this. I should hopefully be posting a new video up probably by the end of this week, maybe even this week even. So I'd look out on my channel, look out for everywhere, and really hope you have a good time with programming Java. I've really enjoyed programming Java, so I just want to pass it on to you. So enjoy. I will see you again next time. Goodbye, YouTube.